Hello, everyone. We're back with more Sonic High School, and today we'll be looking at Chapter 4 of this amazing literary thing. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. Sonic did like in the first chapter and went to school again. Now it's lunchtime, and Sonic was in the lunchroom. Sonic was telling all of the people at his table, who were Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, SBO, and Charmy B, about what did happen yesterday, but Tails already knew, so he was nodding his head like a good friend. "You should have seen it," said Sonic. "I was in the haunted house, and I shot Eggman, but I let him get away right before I could have killed him." Sonic laughed, and Tails laughed at the same time. Knuckles said, "You should stop going on these cool adventures because high school is more important," said Knuckles. And Sonic knew he was right because it's called Sonic High School, and it should be more about the high school part. Which, I guess Sonic does have a point. It does make sense. It should be more about the high school part, but who exactly is he talking to? The world may never know. So Sonic asked them all what they're up to. "Well, I'm entering the science competition," said Tails. "To win the science competition, I have to come up with the best invention, and my invention is this invisibility hat. It makes you invisible, but I can't do it right now because I have to make sure it works perfect for the science competition." Tails was so smart that Sonic knew he would win the science competition because Tails is like Einstein. "Okay." "Nerd!" shout Knuckles right into Tails' ear. What a bad guy. "I am just hanging out and not going to class because I want to cause trouble," said Knuckles. Knuckles was so bad that he would cause trouble. Sonic thought Knuckles was a freak. I guess he does have a point there. "You freaking freaks!" Shadow was next, and he was badder than Knuckles, but in a different way. "Like I'm not gonna be around much longer? ... said Knuckles. I think the author meant Shadow, but that's okay. This mistake is the least of this story's problem. He always did ... at the end of what he was saying because it was mysterious. "Where are you going?" said Tails, because he was curious. "Like I'm going to kill my parents," said Shadow. See, this is how Shadow was worse than Knuckles. He did serious bad things. At least at the end of the day, Knuckles could sleep. Shadow was too dark for that. "I'm gonna try out for the football team," said SBO. SBO was athletic like Sonic, but not as fast, but he had a horn on his nose that was good for attacking people in front of him, so Sonic thought he would be good at football. "I'm gonna try out for the play," said Charmy B. Charmy B was loud and always singing. "You're an annoying bundle of sticks, so you should do great," said Knuckles. "Do not hurt my feelings," said Charmy. Charmy was used to being Hector, so he was able to remove himself from his potent fury. What? "All right then. Did you see Rouge just now?" said SBO. "She's looking so hot in her tiny bra." SBO obviously wanted to kiss her deep. "You should ask her out," said Sonic. But the prom was yesterday." "Well, that is okay. You can date anytime," said Sonic. "Oh," said SBO. "Well, then I'm gonna kiss and sex her tonight." SBO was like a little boy looking at his mom's boob for the first time. Sonic and Tails together were both looking at each other, and they wanted to help SBO. "We are gonna help you get a date," said Sonic and Tails at the same time, simultaneously. "And we are gonna do it right now," said Sonic and Tails. Sonic and Tails got up and both grabbed one of SBO's arms and dragged him across the room. Sonic did most of the dragging because he's stronger, and put him right at Rouge.
Arr! What is this about?
Said Rouge with a questioning sound. She blinked her eyelids quickly like a race car.
What do you want? Why are you here?
SBO looked right into her eyes with a passion like 100 barking dogs and said, Rouge, will you go out with me? SBO was sweating, and there were drops of sweat dropping of his hands in front of her.
I don't know. ...
said Rouge, and looked at SBO. Rouge gave him a sexy look that made SBO feel in love. Please do it, said Sonic and Tails together at the same time.
Okay, we can go on a date tonight,
said Rouge. Sonic and Tails and SBO were stoked and high-fived right there. By the time this night ended, one of them would have done their first schmecks. Now here's the hard part, said SBO. How do I put sex in it without getting in trouble? Sonic and Tails looked at each other and thought, uh-oh. And SBO walked out while holding onto Rouge's boobies because they are now boyfriend and girlfriend, and it's allowed to do it. And that was Sonic High School Chapter 4. I hope y'all enjoyed it and weren't too mentally and emotionally scarred by it. If not, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps your boy out. And until the next chapter, y'all be easy, and I will see you on the next go round.